Hello and welcome to my channel. It's Jess with Love to Plan with Jess, and today I have my Happy Planner vertical layout that I use as my catch-all, and I am decorating for the week of July 21st. I am really excited for this week because I am going on a girls trip. It's going to be a road trip, so I thought that it would be really fun to use the new Love Posh Travel Chic sticker book. There's like a road trip theme in here that is adorable, this one. I am so excited to use it. I think that it's so fun. So this is what we are using today. This sticker book did sell out pretty quickly when it first released. I think we're gonna do corner florals on like opposite corners just because I feel like that's always a great way to start a spread. So this sticker book did sell out pretty quickly when it released, but it is back in stock. So if you missed it, it is available now on the Live Love Posh website. I put that down really crooked, and instead of fighting with it, I'm just gonna trim here. And then nobody will ever know as long as you don't tell anyone. All right, my affiliate link will be in the description, and you can use code LOVE10 to save. There was also a travel planner that came out in this release, and that also restocked. It is super cute, so if you didn't grab that one, it's available again. This sticker is so stinking adorable. I'm gonna put it down here, and I was thinking of putting this little car on the road. Now, I don't know if it's gonna work. Let's see. The car is kind of big, but if we sort of, maybe I'll trim around the white part, or maybe it looks better to have that white border so that the black like tires and the black part of the car doesn't blend in with the black road. But I think that's so cute. So we are going to put this like down in the sidebar. Now, since I took this floral all the way to the edge of the page instead of leaving it within the border of the spread, and we kind of did the same thing up here, I'm going to take this one like all the way down to the bottom. Let's just trim this white part off though, and we'll get this one all the way down to the bottom of the spread. Okay, and then let's put these girls on the road. Now, I guess if I put them this way, they're kind of like driving off the road. So we'll put them here. I feel like you can still see enough of the road down here at the bottom and up on the top. And that is so adorable. I'm just gonna trim the white on the side just so that you can see a little bit more of that road, I think, if I do that. Yeah. And I'm just trying to decide where. I think if I put them up a little higher, you can see a little bit more of that road. So we're gonna put them right here. Ah, look how cute. I love it. Okay, that was the only idea that I had for the spread. So now what are we going to do? There are so many really adorable stickers. We have another car, but I don't know that I want to use it since we have that small one. So I don't think we will. I love this like washi style sticker strip that looks like a road. I feel like we might have to use that. Just trying to kind of visualize if I want to do like a couple of large scenes. Or we could take like the entire center section and kind of do a little scene and then do the function on the top and the bottom. All right, let's take this washi style sticker strip because we do have a little bit of the road on this side of the page, and I just think this is too cute not to use. So should we put it up here at the top or down here? Trying to think of where I kind of want to make a little scene. I think I want it in the center. I'm just debating if I want to cut that white part off so that the like black part of that road is going to land like right on that line. I think we're going to do that. So I'm going to take a second and just trim the white part off the bottom of this sticker. Okay, and now we can line that up. I'm gonna do the same thing with the edge right here on the side. And now we can line this up down here at the bottom. So I think we will put it in the center right here. Oops, oh no. We stuck a little bit to the page. All right, that looks cute. Now let's grab my craft knife and we're just gonna cut right here. All right, I think we'll probably do like not the full length here, but like 2 boxes. And that's kind of actually going to fit perfectly over here with what we have left. So I'm gonna just put it up here. It's a tiny bit big. Hopefully I didn't cut too much. Nope, that's actually perfect. Okay, I like it. Now let's do a little bit of like decor up here and then we'll go in with some function. So we have a lot of really cute stickers to work with. I like this one and it's cut on the edge here. So I feel like maybe it's better to go on this side, but I'm not really opposed to putting it here. And then maybe we even have like a box that's like butting up against it over here. And then we have the dog also. Or maybe we do the dog on this side and this one on this side. Is that cuter? I can't really put them both here, right? Actually, I could. It's kind of like they're driving next to each other and we have one person here and then the dog here. Although if this person is driving, we have problems, right? Because both of their feet are sticking out the window. How are they even driving? Oh, I don't know. All right, first though, we need to trim the white part. So let's trim the bottom and the side, and I'm pretty sure that I want this dog one to go here. So we're gonna put him here. All right, now do we want this one here or down here? Let's see if there's anything else super cute that we could put in this space. Otherwise, I feel like that might look good to have these two next to each other. Yeah, we're gonna do it. I'm gonna do the same thing with the bottom though and just trim right here. And then put this down. I think that's really fun. Should we white that line out though and put maybe a quote or something in this space and just kind of make it all decorative? I think we'll do that. So let's white this line out here. Just using a white gel pen. This is a jelly roll. Usually I use a Uniball Signo white gel pen and I actually prefer that one, but I used to use a jelly roll and I had some of these left over and I don't want it to go to waste. So we are using it up. I will have, I think this one's linked in my description. I know for sure the Uniball Signo is linked in the description. Okay, should we do some function now? I think so, before we get too carried away. So I have 3 different sticker books that I pulled for function because the Travel Chic sticker book, it's all decorative, which is really fun because that means you get, well, it has 4 sheets of quotes, all different quotes, which is awesome. But it means that you get even more like decorative stickers when there aren't a bunch of stickers with boxes in them. So I don't know, kind of a trade-off. I like when there are matching stickers or boxes because then you can just use one sticker book for everything, but it's also really fun when you get a whole bunch of decorative stickers too. So I have Mojo Jojo plans. I have spring and summer boxes. I will have an affiliate link in the description for Mojo Jojo plans. I recently became an affiliate for her. Super excited about that. So you can use code LOVE10 for both Live Love Posh and Mojo Jojo plans now. So I was thinking these 2 colors in spring boxes, and then there was a teal in summer boxes. So we're gonna use those 3 colors. Could have brought in, like, this teal is a little bit darker than those florals, but I don't know. I kind of like it. I think that it works and we're gonna use it. There's also this really dark green, but I think I like those 3 colors together. I also have Functionally Noir from Live Love Posh. We will likely be pulling in like bullets or maybe even some like days of the week, dates, or even some black boxes from here, just because we do have some black in the spread. So let's see. The way that I'm going to map this out, I will have at least 1 box on each day, and then we will sprinkle in either checklists or bullets on like 4 days. I am going to be gone Thursday through like most of Sunday. I'll be coming home on Sunday. So this whole half of the week, I won't really be home. I'll probably put more than 1 box on a couple of the days over here because I'm going to want to kind of like go back in memory keep and document some of the fun things that we did. All right, let's see. Let's do a box over here on Monday, and trying to think, I typically lean towards this size box, and I usually have them go this way. But since we're gonna put some double boxes on this side, I want to also have at least like 1 double box on this side. And I think we'll do that on, should we do it for Monday? I guess so. So let's take like this size and this size box for Monday. And do we want the boxes here or here? And we'll do bullets or a checklist in the other space. I think we'll do them here. So let's do, I'm gonna take a look at our decorative stickers here because this isn't going to take up that whole section. So we have some room for something like a decorative and cute. This little stoplight's really cute. I'm just trying to decide what I want to put here first so that I leave enough space for it. So we have that little stoplight that I like, or we have these suitcases, but I think that's going to be a little bit too big. So let's take this traffic light. It's not a stoplight, it's a traffic light. And I'm going to put this box down here, like almost at the bottom. And then we'll stack this box on top like that. And then let's take this little traffic light, and I'm just gonna trim the white part off the top and the bottom because we're gonna rest it right on this box. And I think by trimming, it's not gonna run into that, that road. Let's put it over on this side. And then something real small right here, maybe like these sunglasses. Oh, how about this speed limit? I feel like that kind of makes sense to have this here. Again, I'm just gonna cut the white part off that side, maybe this side too, just so that it doesn't cross over into this space because I might use this as a checklist. All right, that's really fun. Now let's do either like bullets or a checklist here. I've been using bullets so much, I kind of feel like I might want to go with checklist this week. What do we think about that idea? I think we will do it. So I'm gonna take, which color should we do? Let's do this like orangey color. And we'll put a checklist here. I used to exclusively use checklists. Like I would only put checklists in my catch-all planner, but now I've been doing a lot more bullets than checklists. But this week we will go for a checklist. All right, let's do some boxes down here. How about 1 box, and we can use this like reddish color, and let's do a full-size box. We'll put it down here like that. And how about just another checklist on Wednesday? And we'll put it, should we put it here or here? Oh, or maybe we should do teal, because I don't know that I necessarily want all of the checklist to be this orangey color. So maybe if I'm going to put the checklist here, I would do teal. If I'm going to put it here, I would do this red color. Or maybe we do stick with this orange for all the checklists. I'm not really opposed to that. And I could put the checklist up here. That might actually be cute, because then it's kind of a like a border for that little car. Yes, I like that. And now we need boxes for Wednesday, and we haven't used this color box yet. So let's do that. And should we just duplicate this with like the double box on Wednesday? It's either that or I use this size, but I don't know that I want to use too many different like size combinations. So I think we're going to stick with either doing a double box like this or using that full size box for our boxes this week. And we will do, I don't know that I want it to look exactly like that. So I'm changing my mind. And let's take this off. Either I will do something decorative down at the bottom, or we do just one box. Let's do just one box. I totally just changed my mind. And I feel like that's okay. Sometimes it's not until I get like the sticker on the page and see it that I realize that I might want something different. So let's take this size and put this here. All right, going back to Travel Chic, I did mention that there are tons of quotes. So I do want a quote up here. And in this set of stickers, we do have this that says road trip. So I want to take the page that I've already been taking stickers from. So I definitely want to use this somewhere, probably on this side of the page, because this is when I'm going to be on my road trip. So I don't want the word road trip up here. So let's see what other kind of fun quotes we have. I like adventure awaits, and that will fit there. Yeah, let's take that one. Where was it? Here. I'm gonna need my tweezers. And we'll put, we can do it kind of a little bit off center, like this. Okay, now we need something down here. So let's go back to our decorative stickers and see what we want to include there. I really like this like gas or this Route 66 sign. I think that will look really cute. And I'm going to do this Route 66 sign just because color-wise, this is like really close to that color. So I think this is going to be a better choice. And let's put something with it. We have this little gas pump, which could be cute. Or we could just do like a floral. Let's see if we can fit this little gas pump next to it. So I'm gonna trim the bottom off here. And should we overlap a little with that box? Let's see if we can do it without overlapping. So I'm gonna trim here too. So I hope everybody is doing well, having a good day. Today is Sunday the 13th, so I'm filming this a little ahead of time. I do typically film my videos about a week out, so this is like about a week before you're going to see this. It's been like a really fun weekend. Yesterday, I took my son to this like rock climbing place. One of his friends was going to go, and so he asked me to take him, and we went there, and he spent a couple of hours playing or rock climbing and hanging out with one of his friends. And then as a family, we went to see Superman, and that was really fun. And then today is Sunday, we have reservations at this, it's like a, did I use the sunglasses yet? I didn't. I feel like I was going to use them somewhere. I can't remember where, but we'll use them right here. So we have reservations at this like Japanese restaurant, and my son specifically requested it for his birthday. So we did make reservations, and we went there on his birthday, and he just asked my husband if we could go again, and so made reservations. We've tried to go there before, just like walking in, and it's like impossible to get a table. We ended up having to wait, or that we didn't end up waiting, but like the wait every time we've tried to just go without a reservation was like over an hour. So I think before you weren't able to make reservations unless you had a large party. But they must have recently changed it, because there's only 3 of us, and my husband was able to make a reservation. So we are going there tonight or this afternoon for lunch. So excited about that. I think this would be kind of cute. I don't know that I want them like side by side, but definitely this little like gas thing, like kind of on the road. I think that's cute. And then I can't forget about the road trip. Maybe we should map out boxes before we go too much further, so that I don't like take up all the space with the decorative stickers. So let's go in with our let's take the teal, and we can do the double teal up here. We went a little bit into this space, but it's not going to take up the entire box up there. So I think we'll be able to fit that. So I'm just going to take these 2 smaller boxes and put them here. So instead of doing some decorative at the top of it, we have a little bit of space down there that has some decorative element to it. I think that's a little crooked. Let's fix it. All right, and then we can do our checklist down at the bottom, and I'm going to just pull out 2 more checklists in that same color, just because I feel like if we went with both checklists the same color on that side, I'd like to replicate that over here. And I'm gonna want to kind of space them the same on this side. So when I'm decorating a spread, I like to mimic what I did on like the right side, mimic what I did on the left side, but not make it exact. So like we're spacing these checklists kind of the same way that we spaced them over on the other side. We are going to be sort of replicating the boxes, but they're not in exactly the same like orientation, just so it doesn't look too matchy, but it also has a little bit of balance. I don't know if that makes any sense at all. For my box for Thursday, I guess we are going to put this same like size box in the same space, and I'm fine with that. We'll put this down here. Okay, and then we can do this box here like the same that we did on that side, like this. And then for Sunday, I think I want to do another one of these, like this. Normally, I feel like I would pull this turquoise color in, but, or should we do that? Let's see, do we want to do this or do we want to do this? Kind of feel like this looks better, so we're gonna do that. All right, I'm gonna just put these back in the book so we can use them another time. All right, now that we have all of our function in, we can just have fun with the decorative stickers. So I didn't leave space for this, did I? I mean, I guess we could put it over here. That could be really cute. Or I could kind of have it overlapping with that box, either there or here. It's taking up a good amount of space in that box, so I think we're gonna put this here. That's gonna overlap with that floral a little bit, but I think that that looks cute. And I did pull this one and I definitely want to use it. I think it might look really cute here, or we can put it over here. Or up here. I want to get another quote in, and I feel like having a quote either here or here would be best. So let's put a quote in this space. So let's find another one. I like this: work, save, travel, repeat. It might be a little bit big, but I guess it's okay if we go up into that space because we don't have anything like functional that we have to put there. I also like travel more, worry less. Let's do travel more, worry less. And we'll put this right here. Okay, cute. And now for this one, I can put it here, and I like that, or I can put it here. I think I like that more. So we're going to overlap with both of those boxes, and we're going to overlap with that road down there. Kind of layering them. All right, that looks really cute. And now we just have this space up here to fill and a little bit in the sidebar. I might want another quote in the sidebar, but let's take a look at what we want to fill that space with. I like the luggage. I really like this backpack too, with the camera and the sunglasses and like the little water bottle. These like scenes are super cute, but are they wider than a box? I feel like they are. Just by looking at them, I kind of feel like they are wider. Yeah, they are. Maybe we can put it in the sidebar because it's super cute. But yeah, it's a little bit too wide for the space. So I'm feeling this backpack, and should we kind of overlap it a little bit with the boxes here? We didn't really do that on this side. Oh, we did a little bit over there. So let's do that. I'm gonna put it down a little bit, and then we can add a floral up here. So put this like that. And then let's take another floral. We have this really big one. Oh, we have space here too that we didn't fill. Let's see. I feel like that's gonna be a little bit too big. We could like really cut it down. Let's take it off the page and see. So I think if we move these down a little bit, just like right above where this gas sign is, and then we cut this floral down a little bit, I think that it'll work. So I'll scooch these down like that. And then we can still have it kind of overlap a little bit, and that doesn't bother me. But let's trim a little bit off here. Okay, I think that that is good. I'm just debating if I want to cut the white part off. I didn't here or here. I think the only place I did was on that side, so I think we won't. Let's just cut it here and here. Okay, I like that. I think that that looks cute. And now we have space here to fill and a little bit in the sidebar. Let's do another quote in the sidebar. Maybe like either up here or like down here, and then something else decorative. So want one that's kind of gonna be like short, like this one. How about vacation mode on? And let's white out note. I feel like this spread has kind of taken me a while. Is this a really long video? I hope it's not too long. All right, vacation mode on. I'm just having a lot of fun playing with these stickers. All right, and then we can put something cute here, and then we need to fill this space. I don't think I want to do another quote there. Let's do the luggage. We can rest the luggage on that box. There's also this one. I think I like that one a little bit better. It's a little bit bigger and fills that space more. So we're gonna trim that and okay, that's cute. And we need a little space filler there. We have this sign that says one way. That's cute. Yeah, let's go ahead and use it. Now we just have here. And where was that square one that I had taken off the page? We can put this here, but I don't know, is that too much? Because we have those like legs sticking out of the car, and then we have legs here. Oh, how about this? I wasn't sure what this was at first, but I think it's like a freeway sign, and it would be fun. I can write like where I'm going here. I like that. So let's put that over here. And then trim. We're just about done. I just want to add in some dates here. We did cover up Monday on the 21st, and we covered up the month. I typically decoratively date my spreads anyway, so I pulled out Date It 2.0 from Mojo Jojo Plans, and let's use, I think I want to use this like simple, more simple font, because there's kind of a lot going on in the spread. So we will add in these black day of the week and date stickers. All right, and now we will start with the 21st. And we're just overlapping with the floral that's on the page. And then we'll just grab a July sticker, and then we will be all set. I think we're gonna take one of these smaller Julys. So we have two different sizes. We have this size, and then we also have these like larger size month stickers. But I think since we are covering up the floral over here, I want to have the smaller month sticker. All right, this one is all set. I think it came out super cute. Really excited to use it for the week of my road trip. To decorate it, we used quite a few books. We had Travel Chic from Love Posh, and then we also used 3 different books from Mojo Jojo Plans, Date It 2.0, and then summer and spring boxes. I will have affiliate links for both shops in the description. You can use code LOVE10 to save. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.